Hi, and welcome to Introduction to Structured Databases. I'm Dr. Todd Wolfe. This is week 1. I wanted to go over and show you how to work with the Codio environment and to work on your commands in this first lab. In future weeks, I'll be giving you some tips and some pointers, but this week, I'll be actually showing you how to complete the task. So I've launched my Codio lab assignment. I'm in the terminal, and I'm going to work with my MySQL command prompt. And we see that we're in the MySQL program because it says MySQL at the terminal. Okay. If you ever close it and want to relaunch it, you go up to Tools, Terminal, and it will relaunch it. But you won't be in MySQL until you type in MySQL. Just as a heads up, in case you ever do that by mistake. The thing we're going to see first of all, let's just take a look at what databases we have in our environment. If we type in show databases, it's a SQL command, and semicolon to end the line, and you'll see these are the databases installed. MySQL environment is case sensitive, so to use the Codio one, you type it all lowercase. To use the DAD220 one for this class, you type it in all uppercase. First thing we're going to do though is we're going to create our own. We're going to create database Wolfe. So we're going to work with these DDL commands, data definition language. Create is part of that. The database we're going to create is with our last name. So that's my last name. Put a semicolon at the end. Okay. And hit enter. If you get query OK, one row affected, things are good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to set our session inside of that database so we can work with it. You're going to use the use command to do that. So we're going to use, and we're going to type Wolfe and semicolon again. Again, you'll see database changed in this case, and all is good. Now we're going to create a table. Create table, again, part of the data definition language. And we're going to give it a name, TB2, and semicolon. Not semicolon yet. We're going to put our field names. Our field names come after the table name, and our field name is going to be newField varchar 25, which is just like this, okay? And then semicolon. What that does is says create a table called TB2, put a field in it, and I'm going to fix that name called newField, and make it varchar 25. So it should look just like that, okay? And that varchar 25, what that means, and that should be inside of parentheses too. You could always fix if you make a typo, run your line again. In this case, that would have errored out if I ran it. So varchar 25 looks like that inside of the parentheses. What that means is some fields can be 10 characters, some fields can be 15 characters, some can be up to 25. And actually, that new field in this case for this lab assignment is actually going to be user ID. I apologize. Okay, so we can have user IDs up to 25 characters. If somebody puts one in for 26, it's going to fail. Okay, hit enter. You're going to see it was created, and then we're going to confirm that. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a couple commands. One called show tables. That's going to show the table that we have TB2. And then the other command is going to be describe TB2. That's going to tell us what is inside of it. You see we have one field called user ID. It's varchar 25, and it's nullable, which means if you want to put a row in, it doesn't have to have a value. Okay. We're going to alter this table now with some DDL commands, which will alter the structure. Alter table, TB2, add new field this time. Okay. And we're going to call that one varchar 25. So the field in this case is called newField, and it's going to have a size of varchar 25. We'll hit enter. If everything says query OK, then we're going to do show table. Not show table. We're going to do describe TB2. And we're going to see that we have two fields in it at this point in time. That's all you have to do this week for your lab assignment. While you are running these commands, what you need to do is you need to take a screen capture of all of what you collected and entered here. So all the way back up to the very beginning here. Each command and the result should be inside of a Word document. Also, it'd be good for you to describe what actually happened in that Word document to show your understanding. All right. So you'll have multiple screen prints. In Windows, you can use the snipping tool. You can there's a video on my YouTube channel if you have never used the snipping tool that shows that. You guys can check it out. But otherwise, I hope you have a great first week. If you have questions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. And I look forward to you guys putting your introductory and answering the first questions in the discussion. Thanks, everybody. And I hope you follow along to my channel and subscribe.